So remember that time I drafted Weather? Yeah, turns out I could have just done this from the start. Hello, my name is Shadow Gallade, and welcome to Oshean League, Season 3, Week 5. Today, we are fighting Coach Terra and the Buffalo Bouffalant. Today, we have the Melmetal, Sigilith, Excelgor, Blaziken. You ever just have your brain die on you? My brain just died on me. Zygarde 10% and Uniclus, that's what it is. He has the Buzzwole, Registeel, Zardex, Zeraora, Sneasel, and Torkoal. To give you a timeline of when this happened, this took place, I think, a couple days before my PMC Finals match. So I was frankly terrified of Buzzwole at this point in time. You're also probably wondering, why didn't you bring Crawdon, considering what you're about to show off later? Well, you'll see. Anyway, right off the bat, his lead, it's Torkoal every time, but I planned for this. We have the Excelgor making his debut on the team. So what's Torkoal, what are you going to do here? Set up the spikes, go for an early kamikaze run with Final Gambit. We set up the rain. We are the superior weather. Let no one tell you otherwise. You don't need natural setters. Going back to the days of Gen 4 OU, when you had to set this thing up yourself. Now, at this point, I should have Water Shurikened. I predicted the switch. Even then, it did significant damage to everything. So that one's my bad. Regardless, we try to get two Smart for our own heads, and you turn out into the Uniclus, trying to punch holes in things. Unfortunately, he saw this coming, and proceeded to yawn us in the face. We have a turn, so at this point, I'm out. Peace. I'm not dealing with a sleeping Uniclus. He goes into Zeraora as we go into Zygarde 10%. Nice prediction. Now at this point, I should have predicted him to go with the Buzzwole. I didn't. I was too tempted by the chance of 1,000 arrows. Unfortunate, but we do know that he is a bulky variant. Look at that. Nothing. We go into Blaziken, and Leech Life does 0. It's so weak, it heals us. He goes to Torkoal, and I should have Brave Birded. There's this rain stop that turn. Or I should have Earthquaked, I mean. No, I should have Fire Blasted, actually. No, I'm getting out ahead of myself here. The point is, this time, I don't predict. I am not good at my prediction game today. And at this point, I get a little dumb-dumb and decide to predict him to go for a fire move. Predicting me to predict him to predict a dragon move. Never mind. Not even I know what I'm saying. The point is, here's our chance. He's in the sun, but Okaberry Melmetal takes a sun-boosted Flare Blitz. Earthquake is going to kill. Once we do that, we have a clear chance to win the game since one of his biggest threats is gone. We have to get Excelgor back in and do some Water Shuriken shenanigans. My disappointment when this happened was numerous. And now I have to weaken one of my mons just to take down the Zord for good. I cannot tell you my immeasurable disappointment. And not just because the ban list hasn't come out yet. Watch the ban list come out after I record this. The point is, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. To be fair, after all the shenanigans I did in MLP, I had this coming from a mile away. Oh well, but that just be how the cookie crumbles sometimes. No, he's just gonna roost up, and we will now die. We go into the Uniclus, and we Trick Room in his face. Too good. Too good. And now, you see that? Because of that, we had to weaken out of Uniclus so Sneasel can come in and revenge it. And nothing I can really do here. Fortunately, now we're slower than him, and can go into Blaziken to punch some holes. And just one thing, and one of my favorite things to do is punch holes. Unfortunately, he's also slow. You know what, considering how easily this could have been a 6-0 with Mega-Charizard, I'm not as supportive as I should be. But whatever, that's just how the game goes. Don't know why I sacked off Excelgor here. Probably could have gotten another kill too. Oh, well. Plasma Fist. We live on the one, and here, Werewolf's actually affected by Plasma Fist. So that's good to know for later. Bit late, but still fun to know about. Maybe it'll help someone in 2 years. It's happened to me before. It happens more often than you think, actually. Point is, GG to Terra. And at this point, we need to change something fast. Because if we don't fix something fast, we're not making playoffs this year. After such a good PFC Season 2. How are we gonna come back? Well, you'll have to find out for next time. See you guys next time.